Well, that's an intro. Hello, welcome to the Blonde Show stream. It is me, the Blonde Show. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. I haven't been live streaming. I said I would be live streaming, but I haven't live streamed in a long time. So here I am, live streaming. It's beautiful, right? You can see my face in real time. Except not really real time. Because YouTube streaming has never been good. But hello, wonderful patrons of the content. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? I haven't seen y'all in a little bit. It's good to finally be doing some things, you know? Talking to some people. I want to see how you guys' days been going. Because my day's been it's been an average day for me. Haven't exactly been doing much in importance. I probably should be. I have a lot of videos in the works that I should probably be working on, but instead I'm browsing Twitter and being sad at the state of the world. So, alright, well if Klenko's okay, then we're all okay. You know, it's not a good day unless Klenko is fine. Chris K. Klenko. You just woke up? Oh. Well, you know what? This is the perfect kind of stream to watch while waking up. I'm a very good person to talk to when you're very tired, because I don't know where this joke is going, but glad you're watching the stream. Alright. You know what? Hold on, there's something conveniently off screen that I need to grab. 1 second. I sure am grabbing this thing right here. Wow, this thing over here that I'm grabbing sure is far away. I sure need to linger on this thing that I'm grabbing real quick. There's nothing there. Alright. I missed. So, Epic Gamer shirt. I know. That's if you guys don't know the story, I did a Twitter poll about I need to buy a shirt, and I just gave people the option to get me whatever shirt, and that's the shirt that won, so I'm wearing it. This is my new stream shirt. I'm gonna wear this at my graduation and my funeral. So it's an amazing shirt. I definitely wear it in public all the time. So, yeah. I got nothing on the docket for this stream. I have no games set up. I have no real topics to discuss. So, this is just a more casual, just kind of chatting stream. Just, you know what, if you guys got any questions for me, you can go ahead and ask them. Yeah, I'm still tired. Even though I woke up like 2 hours ago. If you guys have any questions for me, if you guys have any things that you want me to give my thoughts on or whatever, that would be epic. If you know. I'm good. God. You know what? Me getting back into streaming has really shown that, like, I don't know what I'm saying. Like, because I'm so used to delivering content in, like, a scripted, edited environment where you can't see me being stupid. But I'm just streaming now. And that is just how it works. You know? Yeah. And stuff like that. Stuff like me just kind of rambling, because I don't know what's going on. I don't know. My life is not exciting. I don't have a lot of stories to tell. Nothing's been really going on because of the dreaded C word. Wait, what? I'm so used to everyone else, like, calling it that on, like, YouTube that I call it that, but I'm not even monetized. Why do I care? But yeah, the coronavirus and the societal collapse has been sure taking its toll on the outside world. So, I mean, I don't leave my house anyway. So, like, what does that matter to me? I don't care if I say the C word. The C word is the coronavirus. It's not like I'm gonna make money off the stream. It's not like YouTube's gonna hire its hitman to snipe me through this window because I said the dreaded word that people don't like. Oh, I'm gonna get demonetized too, because that's like threat of violence or something. I don't know. YouTube's a mess. YouTube is just a sad and stupid mess, you know? Like, I saw on Twitter that, like, a bunch of, like, big commentary people got their stuff demonetized. Like Turkey Tom and, like even Boblax. How the... That's more surprising to me, because, like, Turkey Tom, I could see him getting demonetized. He is himself. And, like, a lot of these other people are pretty edgy within their videos. But, like, Boblax... yeah, that's what I'm saying. Boblax just reads tweets. That's just... What harm is he? The only harm he is to Ethan Klein of H3H3 Productions. Because Ethan's jealous of Boblax's success as a professional tweet reader. Yeah, this has been a mess. If you've been on Twitter and you're like following like the goings on of the commentary community, that's just been a real mess. A lot of people have been getting screwed over recently, which sucks, because a majority of them I really like. Yeah, although I am a little biased because Boblax was a close acquaintance of mine back in the early days of my channel. We've kind of drifted apart as of recently. Now that he's gotten famous, he's forgotten about little old me. I'm not angry. It's fine. If he wants to go and live his life, that's fine. But just like, you know, like, think about your homies, you know? Think about who got you to where you are. No, Boblax is cool. Josh is a cool dude. God, I'm still tired. Play FNAF. I can't play FNAF. One, because I'm a bitch baby who, like, can't do horror things at all. And two, I don't want to, like, pay money. I don't even know if, like, is FNAF 1 free? It has to be by now. But if it's not, I don't have the money for that. I don't want to have the money for Five Nights at Freddy's. I like it cut G. Yep. That's definitely a readable, worthy message. Thank you. Popular YouTube comedian A Delight. FNAF pizzas? I heard of that. It seems like a very self-referential game. Like, I'm not gonna get any of the, like, the spooky lore things. Because I don't care about Five Nights at Freddy's that much. Cause that's what a lot of it is. Cause, like, the series has mainly devolved into, like, game theory fodder. Like, they're probably literally putting things into the games specifically for MatPat. So, like, I was maybe interested on like the first or second game, but now it's really devolved at this point. So like I don't care about it too much. Like FNAF is just one of those series that's just like is always gonna be there. And like I just accept its place in culture, but like I don't care. Like at all. There's a lot of stuff like that. But there's the opposite end of that too. There's a lot of games that I feel like should like get more attention than they do. Like I'd love to have like a resurgence of like Doki Doki Literature Club stuff, cause like that was a cool concept. It's just like there wasn't a lot you can do with it on like the base game alone. So like yeah, I'd love to see him like make more stuff about that. You don't care about FNAF, you just want to see me get spooked. Like I'm not that kind of person. I'm not the kind of person who's like entertaining in like a let's play environment. You have fun eating your lasagne, Quenko. Christopher K. Quenko. Oh man. That's the content you came for. Garfield, yes, I agree. There's been a lot more Garfield online nowadays than there usually is, because obviously Garfield is just like a universal meme thing. It's like Shrek and stuff. But like, for some reason, I don't know why, but I've been seeing a lot more Garfield recently, now than ever, on like my timeline and stuff. I don't know why. It might just be because I'm following Quentin reviews, but like I'm seeing a lot more Garfield than usual. Who inspired me to do YouTube? My main inspiration was to be famous and to crush my enemies. But in terms of like specific YouTubers, originally, back in the day, it was people like, because I used to do game review stuff before I like gained sentience and realized I was a cringy child. So it was people like Peanut Butter Gamer and like JonTron back in those days. But now it's really a mix, you know? I watch a lot of stuff, so like my inspiration just kind of comes and goes from whatever's in my brain nowadays, or like whatever I just watched and I was like, I want to do something like that. Mainly, I've been seeing a lot of comparisons between my content and Scott the Woz, which I mean seems reasonable. He's a good influence to have. I would love to stray away from that though, but I feel like it's inevitable because our senses of humor are pretty similar. Do I think Call Me Carson is funny? That's a tough one. Call Me Carson is a true character. It's a good character study to go through. You know, the fact that I really have to think about whether Carson is funny, that probably says something. But no, I've laughed at some of his videos. Like a lot of his early stuff is pretty good. I feel like Carson by himself is not the funniest person, but he just gets amplified by his group, which is always nice. But I know that it's like a struggle with like if you're only known for that group content, then no one's gonna care about what like real creative stuff you actually want to make. Which if I've seen stuff correctly is probably what Carson's going through right now. Yeah. He's like a backup character like Vanoss. I haven't watched a lot of Vanoss gaming. I don't know why, but I've never been interested. I feel like it has a lot to do with marketing because like he's Cause like, I forgot my train of thought, but like, his marketing has a lot to do with why I never looked into his content, cause he's like the rainbow background guy, and like I just have like a preconceived notion that like I'm gonna be like swindled into watching terrible content because the thumbnail looks pretty and like it has a goofy face in the shot. I don't know. Just like I've been desensitized to that kind of stuff. Vanos is carried hard by his group. Yeah, there's a lot of channels like that, like Carson or Vanos, that like have that dynamic of like you don't watch for the person, you watch for the group of people. Like I've been looking into like the whole Oni Plays thing that happened a while ago, and like that hit home a lot, you know. And Fitz too. You know what? You guys keep saying these names. I don't care. I don't watch Fitz, Good Guy Fitz, Misfits podcast. I watch a couple clips of the podcast, but no, I don't watch people like Fitz or Vanos. I watch Carson every once in a while because I don't know, he interested me when he first came along and first like started growing. Now it's kind of slowed down, but I don't know, he seems more interesting of a person to watch. What do I think of Papa John's Day of Reckoning? I think that he had some kind of mystical chant in front of an altar, and then he created racism. I feel like that's what he meant by the statement. I'm not entirely sure. Do my parents know I have a YouTube channel? No, I've been secretly hiding the fact that I'm talking to myself on a camera for over 6 years. No, they no, they know I have a channel. They're glad I'm expressing my creative self. They're disappointed that I don't upload as often as I should. They go on Twitter and harass me about how I'm a Nazi. You know, typical, like, viewer stuff. But it's weird that my parents are doing it, you know? But no, they like that I'm doing this stuff. And part of that wasn't a joke. They do berate me about not making enough main channel content. Just like you guys do. Yeah. YouTube is fun. YouTube, with all the problems that it has, with all the people that it's torn down over the years, YouTube is still a good community to be a part of, you know? I've been on YouTube for like 6 years now. I've watched like people come and go, and I gotta say, there's been a lot of ups and downs, but overall YouTube is just a fun place to be when you're not like focusing heavily on like it's like screwing over of creators. Welcome Lemon. Welcome to the stream of me just kind of rambling about whatever. I want to do YouTube, but you don't know where to start, and I don't think I'll make it big. You know what? You don't have to make it big. That's something that I've learned. That's something that you'll learn early on in a YouTube career if you're going into it wanting to like get big and meet all the popular YouTubers that you want to be friends with. Like, you can have that in the back of your mind, but like that should not be your main focus in content creation. That should just be you should do content because you want to do content, because you want to entertain people, not because you want to meet Chris Waygun in person at VidCon one day and he'll be like, oh hey, we're best friends now. What's the most controversial topic in the YouTube scene right now, in my opinion? I've seen a lot of people dying, and I've seen a lot of people on Twitter complaining about people dying. Like the whole Etika thing, like, really changed the landscape of YouTube. To, like, people are really, really, like, wary about discussing the death of YouTubers, and, like, even recently, like, using the death of those YouTubers to, like, their own benefit, like with the Ethan and Keemstar stuff, where, like, he used Etika, and, like, not even that, just, like, tragedies in general, and, like, harassment, using the tragedy of others to use to create your own gain. That's kind of what the whole, like, makeup community thing is going on right now, I guess. I haven't been paying attention to that much, yeah. How's my day? My day's been pretty good. Not much has happened. But you know what? It doesn't need to. It's good to just kind of slow down. Oh, hold on. There are noises outside my window. Yeah. Yeah, I know. The whole Ethan thing. I was so angry when all that happened. I was more annoyed than angry, if anything, but, like, still, just, like, no one cares. If he's trying to make the case that Keemstar is a horrible person, then, like, he doesn't need to. We all know that the reason that we follow Keemstar is because he's a horrible person, and he's just a spectacle to watch. That's all it is. We can all admit that, like Keemstar, objectively, is a terrible person, like, when you're trying to make a connection with him or something. But you also gotta admit that it's fun. Keemstar is just fun to watch. Even if you hate him, even if you find him just repulsive as a person, you have to admit that, like, from a distance, he's a real spectacle. Keem sucks, yeah. It's like John, yeah. He's like the McDonald's of, not even McDonald's. He's like the White Castle of, like, people. Do I know who Twist Critical is? I know who Critical is. I'm assuming that's who you're referring to. I do know who Moist Critical is, yeah. I've watched some of his content, and, like, I understand his appeal, but, like, it just doesn't appeal to me. I don't know. That's not who you're talking about? Alright, hold on, let me look up Twist Critical. Because for some reason, like, Twist Critical, I don't know who this dude is. I don't. I think links are disabled on chat right now. No. Put, like, the video ID. Put, like, the random string of letters in there. I can probably look up that stuff, but no. If I have to look him up, I probably don't know who he is. There's a lot of YouTubers like that. A lot of YouTubers that, like, everyone talks about that I just don't, like, either don't know or, like, I don't understand the appeal of. I can't exactly think of, like, an example off the top of my head, but there was a couple of them. Yeah. I don't know. There's been a lot of good YouTubers popping up recently. That's always nice. I'm glad I'm seeing a lot of good talent coming around. You know what? On this topic, I want to rant about something, because I'm seeing this all the time, especially in the community that I'm in. A lot of people, the word underrated is used like a lot, like way too much. Like underrated is like they have no following, but they do deserve a following because their stuff is really good, but no one's found them yet. Like there's a lot of creators like James Lee or Lord Vega that like they have a following now. Even if they were underrated at one point, they're not underrated now because they have a following. Like they have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers now. I don't know how much James Lee has, but I hope that he has hundreds of thousands. But yeah, creators like that are the kind of people that are not underrated. Underappreciated, maybe, but not underrated, because they do have a following, and everyone still knows about them. Yeah. Do I watch Diesel Patches? I've heard the name before. I believe I've looked him up, and his content was not for me. Yeah, Diesel Patches. Looking through his stuff, he's the kind of creator that I wouldn't watch, really. Cause like, I don't know, I'm not really into that like reaction commentary kind of thing. He's rated PG-13. Ooh, real scary. I'll be sure to not let my kids watch the evil Diesel Patches. Oh. Look who it is. There's a cat. I know you can't see it, but there's a cat here. You can probably hear him, but gosh. This is my cat. And hold on, let me just excuse the mess, but here's my cat. This is my cat. His name is Crash. He is big and fat and stupid. Yeah, I got 3 cats. They're a little handful, but I do have a dog too, but he's out there in the world somewhere. I don't let him into my room because he's like 6 feet tall and can easily kill me with a single flick of his dog finger. You know? Yeah. But no, I like cats more. Cats are great. Cats are a lot better than dogs. Don't at me on that. Cats are less rambunctious, and they're just chill. And they're floofy. Like, you can have dogs that are floofy, but that's like a minority of dogs. Because like every cat is floofy, and like a minority of cats are not floofy. You know, subbing because they're like cats. Well, jeez. If you're unsubscribing because of my opinions on cats, then you can't wait to hear my thoughts on black people. No. I love everyone except dogs. Dogs are stupid. I have experience with dogs in the past, and none of them have been good. Like, they've all just been, like, eating faces and stuff. Not like actually, but they've been too rowdy, and every part of them is really sharp. With cats, cats are just there. They're just little blobs on the floor that you can wiggle around and brush. They're nice. They're calming. They're a lot more calming than dogs. Unless you have like a small dog, I guess, but like, I don't know. I have not done my full research into dog liking, so. But cats are nice. That's all I gotta say. Cats are just good. Probably got attacked by a chain chomp in Mario. You know what? You've seen the thing in Mario 64. That would be traumatizing back in the day. like if I played Mario 64 when I was like 8, I would have like traumatic memories of that, and I'd like cry. I don't think I've ever told this story before, but when I was a kid, we went to the Monster House movie. You guys remember that? And of course, my small, impressionable, autistic mind saw the movie, and was absolutely traumatized. I'm assuming now I can watch the movie just fine, but when I was a small, deformed, disabled child, I was absolutely traumatized. I couldn't even be in the same room as someone watching the movie. It was that scary. But no, from what I've seen now, it's a good movie. But back then, God, I was a small baby boy with no concept of reality. So there's probably a lot of stories like that I could tell. Like oh yeah, I remember that too. We all had that homophobic phase when we were a small child. When we saw The Gay for the first time and we were like, yeah, icky. That's a man, but it likes a man. What does it mean? What has the world come to? Cats aren't native to the Americas? Okay. Well, they are now, and they're cute. I mean, I was scared of Holmes. You know what? After I saw Monster House, I could not look at a house that kind of resembled a face the same way again. Because I had that overactive autistic imagination. And so my mind just went through all of the stuff. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably hindered a lot of things in my life, the fact that I have an overactive imagination. Like, that's why the only way I can do good things with, like, horror properties is if they're, like, really, like, either so bad or they're trying too hard. So, like, I can only watch them if they're, like, stupid, you know? Because, like, if they're well done horror, then I, like, won't be able to sleep for years. And the best type of horror is apparently Monster House. The DreamWorks film Monster House. Was it DreamWorks? It was probably DreamWorks. I know it was like the like only motion capture like thing. Yeah. I need to watch more movies. I haven't watched a movie in a long time. The last movie I saw in theaters was like, I think Aladdin. Either Aladdin or the Sonic movie. I don't remember which one came out first, but one of those two was the last movie that I've seen in theaters. What kind of games do I play? You know, in the recent years, I've kind of dropped out of, like, regularly playing video games. I've definitely grown more casual as the years went on. I have a shelf over here of, like, DS games, because that's mainly what I used to play. Yeah. I don't really like buy new releases or anything. I just kind of have a humble little collection of my own. Let's see, what kind of games I got? What are like some of the supreme titles that I have? Oh God, there's so much dust on these. Oh yeah, this is my pride and joy, Toy Story 3 for the Nintendo DS. This is my favorite video game. It's like an infomercial. You're not living your life unless you play Toy Story 3 for the Nintendo DS. But no, I for some reason I have a collection of stupid games. Like I don't play like real games anymore. A lot of my collection is just like that stupid shovelware stuff. That's like the most hardcore of games that I own. I don't know. I got an N64. That's pretty cool. You can't see it back there, but on that shelf down there on my bed, I got like a bunch of other consoles that aren't plugged in. But yeah, that's mainly the kind of stuff that I play. I'm a casual, a filthy casual. I play Little Big Planet. That goes hard. It does go hard, but I do not own Little Big Planet. No. The soundtrack's good. I've listened to that a couple times. Ooh, I want to talk about this. Since it kind of reminds of Little Big Planet a bit, this is Create. I remember playing this game on the Xbox when I was like 8. I don't know why I use 8 as like a general term for me being young, but this is Create. It was an Xbox 360 game, I believe, that also had a PC port. I'm assuming it was PC first, but then it went to console. But this is the worst game that I've ever played. I had a lot of fond memories of it because I imagined it being a lot better than it was. I imagined it as like a big sandbox thing where like you can like create a bunch of other things. I imagined it as like Crazy Machines, but it wasn't. It was literally the dumbest, like babyest game that I've ever played in my life, and I have not opened it since. I have not touched this game since I played it once for the first time in years and was completely disappointed in it. Just noticed that I got a suicide prevention sticker on. Oh yeah, that's fun. There's a story that comes to this. I'm not suicidal. If that's like the presumption that I'm giving it, I am not suicidal. Someone did not like hand this out to me when I was in my darkest moment. No, actually, I stole this. This is the only time I've ever done a crime. I snatched this from my high school guidance counselor, his like mini fridge in his room in the school. No, it wasn't. No, it was the middle school. It was the middle school guidance counselor. And like I never got caught because it was on like the last days of school. But I'm assuming that this is not like horrible school property things that like they're gonna send the SWAT team because I confessed to stealing a fridge magnet. But no. That's just funny. I just like telling that story. Because that's just a funny way of getting that. Do a live stream of me playing Create? You know what? I would love to, but there are so many things about this game that make it horrible for streaming. One, it is really boring, and two, like the video settings of it are just awful. Like you can't get it off of full screen. There was not a window option, and the resolution, even in full screen, is like 480. So like it's just bad. It's just a bad game. It's bad to the point where I can't even show you guys how bad it is. Because it physically prevents it from being recorded. Oh yeah, I'm cancelled now. I've been cancelled because I've done a petty theft of a fridge magnet. If the middle school guidance counselor is watching this right now and you want it back, I can give it to you, but it's mine, baby. Yeah, I gotta do nothing about it. But yeah, I have a lot of memorable things happen to me. None of them recent. Because I don't know, I'm a boring person. Yeah. This is very good insight into the fact that I don't know how things happen. You know? God, when I start saying things when like I'm doing something else and just in the background I have to keep talking, that's just the dumbest things. What do I have, a shoe on my wall? That's a shoe clock. I got it at a garage sale. I thought it was stupid enough to buy, so I bought it. I don't know if the batteries are dead in it. They probably are, but yeah. Because I'm a quirky boy. I have a shoe clock right over there. It's pretty nice. It tells the time and can also work as a shoe or a hat or a boat. Whatever you want. For just $19.99, you too can have shoe. My sanity is just derailing. Like throughout this entire stream, you can slowly see my sanity being chipped away at me just rambling. But no, it's cool. I'm hoping to buy more things like it. I'm hoping to buy more things like the shoe clock, because they're so stupid. They're good conversation starters. Thoughts on Undertale and the fanbase? That's a real leading question, because I think you understand... Cat just sneezed, that's nice. Like, you understand, like, the go-to response to it is like, oh, Undertale's the greatest video game of all time, but that fanbase just ruins it for me. All the sans pornography is just ruining my experience with this video game. But you know what? Undertale was pretty good. But if you don't go actively looking at the fanbase, like, nothing gets ruined for you. Like, there's a lot of people that, like, go to be, like, they have that preconceived notion, and then they go to places like DeviantArt to look for that cringy stuff. And, like, if you just let the cringy stuff happen on its own, the people who make it are gonna realize it's cringy and better themselves. If you bully cringy people, they're just gonna, like, cry and then hang themselves because they were cringe. Because, like, that's what happened to me. I didn't hang myself, but for the longest time, I made bad content, and then I realized that that content was bad and shifted my content towards something good. That's how it works. But if some stupid person literally, like, bullied me to my face about, oh, your content is stupid, you should die, I hate you, then I'm gonna be like, oh, it is stupid, I should die. Because that's just how the brains of cringy people work. I don't know, I could be completely wrong. I'm not a cringe psychiatrist or anything. But that's just my take. My take is that if you just let cringe happen, eventually the cringe will dissipate because no one's looking at it. If you just let them live their life, eventually they'll be like, whoa, why did I do that? That was dumb. I got a PhD in cringe? Yeah, me too. I'm the cringiest person around. You know what? I want to expose you all to this. Because I very much enjoy this. I'm gonna go do an account right now. I'm gonna go to my meme account because I want to show you all this image. Alright. This is it. This is really it. I just kind of wanted to show you guys that. I just wanted to show you all, specifically this. Alright. That's all you really need. Hello, Blue Slithers. Welcome to the Blonde Show. Wahaha. Quish. Cat. Cat. What are you doing? What are you doing, cat? Can't you see I'm trying to bring content to the fans? Well, you know, usually I like take all the cats out of the room before I start streaming. But this time I just kind of forgot. I forgot to bring this stupid fat idiot out of the room. But you know what? Maybe he'll get me views, who knows? You're looking kind of fresh, I know, right? I like this image. I like it a lot. I made it as like a stupid joke, but like, it's just really good. Why are you the Blonde Show and not silver or gold or platinum? Oh, I'm gonna give you a round of applause. Congratulations, you are the first person to make that joke. I might have went a little too far on that, but no, I get that a lot. I don't know if you want to know the real story of my name. I've told it many times. But yeah, that joke has been happened. It was a joke, it was a question, yeah. Well, if you really want to know, I really don't want to bring this up every stream, but yeah, someone said Enderbronze. That's my original name was Enderbronze54, because that was my Minecraft username. Back when I made Minecraft and Roblox videos. Then I went into game reviews and just called myself Enderbronze, and then I switched to The Bronze because I realized that Enderbronze was still cringy, and now I'm The Blonde Show, because that sounded more like a professional production kind of thing. Even though that's in no way what's happening. That's in no way what I'm doing. This is not professional at all. I'm using a blue microphone. A blue snowball microphone. This is real professional grade engineering right here. But yeah, that's the epic tale of my username. God, I'm gonna have to tell my grandchildren that story. I gather around, kiddies, in my $2 million mansion because I am now famous in the future. I'd like to tell y'all a story about the time I had my username and then I swing my banjo. I play a little ditty on my banjo. Cause like I'm an old man with like a bucket hat and a beard. That's what my future will be. When I become like a retired Hollywood actor. Show us my OBS settings for my blue snowball. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna show you all my stream key. Hold on. No. You know, that would be cool though. I'm surprised someone hasn't done that already. I'm surprised like Mr. Beast hasn't done like, oh, you get my stream key for 1 day. You think you're gonna go Raspberry Jam? Alright. I'm probably gonna end the stream like around this time anyways, so like, yeah. We've been going for an hour now, but yeah. You have fun, take care. Goodbye. Mr. or Miss, whoever you are, Raspberry Jam. Goodbye. You know what? It's been fun catching up with y'all about all this, but I hear some things going on, so I should probably end the stream. So I ain't got time for an outro. See y'all in the next stream. Goodbye.